Welcome guys, guess what time it is? It's dinner time, and today for dinner I am making lima beans and rice. And I've had my lima beans soaking all day long. I'm going to give them a good rinse and cover them with water and get them started on the stove while I get my ingredients ready. The ingredients that I have before me is a green bell pepper, carrots, cilantro, onion, garlic, salt, bay leaf, Italian seasoning, and crushed rosemary and olive oil. All right, so first I need to get my beans rinsed and cover them with water and get them started cooking on the stove. These are dry beans, so they're going to take a little bit to get them tender. All right, I have my lima beans covered in water, and I'm going to add in a heaping tablespoon of salt and a good drizzle of olive oil. All right, give it a little mix and just give it a little mix and let it cook. I have my flame on medium. All right, guys, I have all my vegetables cut up, and in a separate pan, I'm gonna put some olive oil in it and start sauteing my vegetables, add in my seasoning, because once my lima beans start to get tender, I'm gonna incorporate everything all together and cook it a little bit more and have it over rice. And guys, as I always say, if you're looking for a specific recipe, I'm not that channel. I like to use the ingredients that I have, make a super simple, healthy, delicious, and nutritious dish, and have fun in the kitchen. So come along with me as I make this dish. All right, first I have a generous amount of olive oil in the bottom of my pan. I'm gonna add in my vegetables. All right, next, a generous amount of my Italian seasoning in the pan with my green pepper, my onions, my carrots, my cilantro, and my garlic. My crushed rosemary, a generous amount in my pan. Two pinches of my salt in my pan. And a couple bay leaves in my pan. I'm going to give it a good stir, and I have my heat on medium. And just saute these until they're just about tender. I'm going to add it in with my beans when they get just about ready. I'll be back. All right, my butter beans are still cooking. They've been cooking for about 30 minutes. Not that time yet. They're still too hard, and I want some of my water to reduce. My vegetables are just about finished cooking on their own. I'll just turn off the heat here in a couple of minutes until I add them to my beans and finish them off. And I've got my jasmine rice cooking on the stove. I'm going to cook uncovered until the water goes, and I'm going to cover it up and turn the burner off and let it sit there and finish up. All right, guys, I'll be back. All right, guys, the moisture is cooked out of my rice. It's time to turn the burner off and put my lid on. My vegetables are resting and thinking about things while I'm waiting for my butter beans to finish. I want them to the point where they're just about tender. Let's say I got about maybe 5 more minutes. They've been cooking for about 45 minutes now. And then I'm going to finish them off with my vegetables And also my rind of my Parmesan cheese that I've saved. I'm going to actually add that in there right now. There it is. Don't throw away your rind of your Parmesan cheese. It has huge flavor that you can bring to your dish. Alright, it's time to add my veggies to my beans. Give it a good stir. And let this finish cooking. Say I got about 15 more minutes and it'll be time to plate my dish. I'll be back. Alright guys, I got about 5 more minutes till it's finished. I just want to thicken this up just a little bit, so I'm going to take a couple of ladles of my lima beans and vegetables, put it in my little food processor, blend it up, and add it back into my pot. Alright, it's time to plate my dish. Everything is done. I'm going to garnish a little bit of squeezed lemon and some of my cilantro. Let's get that out of there. What? And fresh cilantro as my garnish. Guys, remember, have fun in the kitchen. Don't be afraid to try new things. Just make it healthy, nutritious, and delicious. Remember to subscribe, like, and share my videos. And I will see you next time for another healthy dish. Bye. Yum.